Hey everybody, welcome back to the She Said podcast. Today is March 24th, 2026, and I want to share with you my sobriety story. So, in 2016, I was so bloated, I looked 9 months pregnant. I was laying on the bathroom floor, and I didn't know what to do with my life. In the previous month, on February 11th of 2016, I lost my mom. And she was my best friend. She passed away, and it broke something inside of me to where I didn't want to live anymore. So I was doing drugs harder and harder and more frequently until, I was on the bathroom floor in some random guy's house. So I go into the bathroom and I'm like throwing up because I haven't eaten. And I was refusing to eat. I only weighed 95 pounds at the time. And when I went in there, I took a shower and ended up laying on the bathroom floor. I had a dream. My mom came to me and told me that I was worth more than what I was doing to myself and that I needed to call for help, otherwise I was going to die. So I woke up and I called my grandparents to come and pick me up, and they did. And when they came to pick me up, the look on their faces was one that I will never forget because they kind of look horrified and they looked very scared for me. They rushed me to the ER, and that's when all hell broke loose. I was very aggressive with the hospital staff because I didn't sleep for a week. I wasn't eating, and they asked me if I was trying to kill myself. And I looked at the doctor and I said, "What do you think? My mom just died a month ago." And that's when they knew like they needed to intervene and needed to help me. So they intervened, and the hospital put me on a sedative and stuff because I couldn't calm down, think straight, or really function at all. So they put me down, and I woke up in Idaho from the hospital. And when I woke up in Idaho, I was with my other grandparents, and they helped me get sober also. It was a very scary time for me because I wasn't ready, I don't think, but something inside of me was telling me, like, you need to do this, otherwise you're gonna die. So I got on my sobriety journey, and when that happened, it was so rough because people didn't believe that I was sober. Family members didn't believe that I was sober or that I could obtain and keep sobriety. So it was kind of disheartening to have some family members and relatives be like, "Oh, you can't do it," or, "You're gonna die if you go back to Utah." Like, there was a lot of speculation at the time on my sobriety, and it really sucked. But I proved everyone wrong because I left Idaho in April, I think, or August or April. And when I left Idaho, people were really upset and they were really scared for me. They thought I was just going back to drugs, but I knew that I had some sort of like pull to keep me sober. So I went back to Utah and I kept on my sobriety journey. I only had one relapse, and it was pretty bad. It was for a week. It was just a week-long bender, but I got over that really quick. And thank God I did, because that was really, really scary. So I never looked back after that one relapse. And I'm really proud of myself for not looking back, because if I did go back to drugs, I don't think I would be here today. When I was on drugs, it was the worst time of my life. I had guns pulled on me. I've been accused of being a police officer, and it was just a very bad time overall dealing with the drug scene and everything. And I don't recommend anyone get on drugs because it is the worst time. So, yeah, I was hanging out with big time drug dealers, pimps, prostitutes, the degenerates pretty much of the world. And the drug world is very different from like reality. So I don't recommend it. Yeah. So I've been sober for 10 years today, and I credit that to my deceased mom, because without her, I don't think I would be able to show myself that I could do this for as long as I have. And I know that's probably sounding silly, but like, my mom helped me with so much, and she was dead the whole time. I looked to her for everything, but she wasn't around, so I kind of had to fend for myself and figure it out on my own. And I did that, and I'm very proud of myself for that. But it was so hard. So I just wanted to come on and to tell you guys that if you guys have a goal, a dream, an aspiration, or anything like that, you can achieve it no matter what. You just have to keep going. Because there were times in my sobriety when I felt like, God, what am I doing here? Can I even do this? Is this even right for me? And I would ask myself, maybe you should join the 10-step or the 12-step program, or maybe you should go get into outpatient and get into therapy. But I really did this all on my own, and with the help of my support system, of course, and my family and friends. I couldn't have done this. I couldn't have held on this long, but I did. So, yeah, if you think that you can do something, you just got to put your mind to it. So yeah, I'm celebrating 10 years sober. And it's been the best 10 years so far. So, never ever take sobriety and happiness for granted, because those two go hand in hand. Thank you for listening to the She Said podcast. Have a great day.